Yo, what's up guys? My name is Sandrold and we're back with another Let's Play. I got my full throttle energy drink going, so you know we're gonna be in the zone for this one. I got an hour to burn, so let's get to it. Alright, so in the previous video you guys left your comments, and your comments are always welcome, guys. I appreciate them no matter what you guys say. You guys can say the song sucks, you guys can say this, you guys can say that. So I appreciate your input always, so don't worry, comment whatever you do. Trust me, I read them, even though sometimes I don't reply back. I read the requests, and sometimes I try to reply back to them, but a lot of times the requests that I get asked, like someone asked about Loud Puck or something, I haven't heard that guy's music, and maybe I have, I just didn't notice, so I need to check that guy out. And then if I hear his music and I feel like, okay, I've never made anything like this, and I feel like going into it, if I make a Let's Play and make a track like him, obviously it's not gonna sound as good as him. So usually I try to stick to stuff that I can kind of make good, because I don't want to make a video of me like, oh, my first time making Loud Puck style music and fucking it up. So, and for this one, guys, also someone else commented that the track sounded like Nicky Romero Novell or something, and it was crazy because I saw that it was one of his newer tracks that's coming out or came out like 2 weeks ago. I can kind of see how it sounds very similar in the break, but not on the drop. The drop's totally different. The melody is very sustained, and what that means is there's not that much movement. Now, for those of you guys who send me stuff on Snap and I always tell you guys your melody's moving around too much, what I technically mean by this is that, as you guys can see, my melody revolves around this one note G, C repeats a lot, E repeats a lot as well, and you can see it sticks between those notes. It's not going all over the place like G and then F and then B, C, B, and then B, C, E, and then, you know, going all over the place. You want to stick to something that's catchy and stick to it. Melodies that are catchy, and you guys should go and listen to your favorite fucking songs, because you guys will notice this. One, they repeat a lot. You know, that's the main thing. Two, they stay in key. And that's another thing. Three, the rhythm that the melody is played in. Try and play the same melody with the same notes he used in the same order, but don't give it the rhythm that it has, and it's not gonna even sound remotely close to the melody that they had. So these are very important factors. Okay, with that being said, let's get back to the song. Thanks, by the way, for the person that commented that it sounds like Nicky Romero Novell. It gave me a song that I can reference, so I just heard it a bit, and it kind of sparked a little bit more on what I need to add on the drop and all this other stuff. Now, the drop itself is pretty much done. The song Novel by Nicky Romero is pretty much the same, almost going to be the same layout as this. Crazy or not, the intro is going to be 30 seconds long, which means 16 bars. And then we're going to have a break in between the drops that's going to be, well, it's not similar like his, it's just going to sound very, like mine's is a little bit more where I keep the drums, he gets rid of the drums. And then the drop, which is similar to the first drop, except the drums come in now. And then we have our outro. Now, personally, I was thinking about adding vocals, but I'm going to save that for the next episode if I feel like I have vocals that are going to fit this. Now, for those of you guys asking about the track we made, the garage one, that one is done. I'm going to finalize the mix, and I'm starting a new alias just for the fun of it. I'm calling it Villain, since no one has taken the fucking name. And I'm going to release a lot of house stuff that I had collected over the years on there. So I'll let you guys know more about it as we get closer to the day that I'd be like, okay, I can release stuff on there. All right, so let's get to this. Alright, so the first thing is I need a lot more white noise, and any white noise that is going to remain at the same volume, but it's still going to be sidechain. What this means, it's always going to be there. Just like we have these voices, we just need something and we need that to be white. So that's what we're going to add. We're going to go into the Sounds of Kashmir, hoping that he added white noise like he had in his first one, which I doubt he does. He didn't. Oh, well, we're just going to the original first one that he had. We're going to use that one, and we're going to go in here and just, you know, add it. So the first shot, no, and then we're going to have the rest added like that. Okay? And now we're going to duplicate it. We're going to go into our utility, which is going to allow us to increase gain and reduce the width and phase invert stuff. And we are going to put it on the white noise, and we're just going to make it white at 125. That's the magic number for me always. I always do this to my pads, by the way, as well, because pads are mainly there to cover the sound, in my opinion, unless the pad is the center of attention. Sometimes you want to get rid of that mono information. And one of the things that utility does pretty well in my ears, and this is coming from my ears, it's not what the manual says. From my ears, it sounds like a lot of the mono information is lost, and a lot the sides are kind of still there. So it kind of adds, like, makes it wider by just getting rid of the mono. That's the way it sounds in my ears, and I like to use it just for that main reason. Alright guys, so my cousin just walked in, but let's get back to it. So we added the white noise as I stated with the utility. It's going to make it wider. Now once we have that, the drop sounds a little bit more fuller, as you guys saw. Now one of the things I want to add to the bass is it's gonna be this kind of thing where it like does like a wow. Now I don't have the glitch. I used to use the glitch a lot, and I still recommend you guys do it with the glitch. But if you guys don't have the glitch, you can easily add the pitch bends yourself. So let's see if we can add this. Okay, so we're gonna have to increase the pitch. Like pretty much what I mean by the pitch, I mean the amount that Serum is gonna allow us to pitch the sound, because it's gonna have these kind of settings where it can only pitch it so much, because sometimes people like to do these pitch bends, and if the sound designer goes crazy where they don't even care about the pitch and Serum lets you pitch it as much as you want, then you're gonna pitch it to fucking hell. So let's see how this sounds right now. I think it's gonna go here. We're gonna go into Serum, and as you guys can see here we have two buttons. So this one's gonna go down to -12. See how that sounds like? There you go. So we -12, and we're gonna make this go up to 12 as well. So I think we're just gonna have it go down, because when it goes up, it kind of gives this kind of weird vibe to it. I don't know, maybe not so high up, maybe like halfway. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, so there we see like these kind of slaps here. So we want to kind of get rid of them, see how that sounds. We're gonna bring in the drums. Now I kind of want to change the notes on these guys here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start moving these by adding transposition to them, or transposing them. Now we want to stay in key, so this is already in the key of A, and I think our melody should be in the key of A. I hope it's in the key of A. It's in the key of G, so we'll go and then down to semitones. Maybe one up wouldn't hurt. Maybe we can kind of have fun with this, where we add these vocals here into the come on, there we go. You know what, let's add the normal one, because that way we know what key it's in, so that way we don't need to fuck with it that much. We go in the key of A. So what we're gonna do is add an envelope to this. So obviously, gonna add like a glide here. It's never mind. The vocal doesn't really allow us to do kind of really funky stuff unless it was like a spoken one, where it was like hello and it's like hello, hello. Like you can kind of get it to move around a bit, but this one is just gonna sound like a fucking plug. We're gonna add a washout effect, which is from bass clef, and everyone seems to have it already, so I'm sure you guys fucking have it. No need to explain this guy. Before the compressor and before the fucking EQ actually too. There you go. So here we want to have like a fucking like a boom explosion. Everything's gonna kind of like filter down, and then all we're gonna hear is the fucking snare and the fucking pad, like the low part of the pad. That's what's in my head right now. So all right, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Now, since I want the pad and the snares to kind of be heard more, like the snare is gonna be fucking loud. That's all I want right now. I can't really go into the master and put like a so we're gonna have to fucking make this happen. So we're gonna add an EQ here, EQ8 or an auto filter, but I always like to use the EQ8. I don't know why, I just don't like the auto filter. It sounds a little bit fucking lame in my opinion, but that's just me. Now to this shit. That shit's already filtered, so the ARP is the one that needs to kind of get the fuck down there, you know? So it's gonna go down, but it's not gonna go down all the way. come up in this drop is going to be the pluck. So we're going to allow this pluck to be here. We're going to have to automate some stuff first. There we go. All right, so now we need more effects here. This is gonna be where like the shit goes wild, dog. It's kind of like that moment. Trying to get this to sound a little bit more, yeah, like boom in your face. And I think this needs to come in all the way by here. In my head I have this idea. I'm trying to get it down before it goes away. I'm trying to get it to work, dude. It needs to like feed into the melody, but I don't think I have anything like that. So the only way it would work is if this was back here, but it's too much work. Too much work. Alright, so now we're gonna add the new part, second part of the second drop, because it's a little bit more fucking crazy. So what that means is there's a lot more atmosphere going on and shit like that. I didn't fucking duplicate the melody across because there's movement here but not here. Need to add the resolution, aka the root note, make it sound finished. Man, what fucking key is this in? It's in the key of G. I don't know. Actually, it's in the key of A. That's so weird. So remember when I added this fucker here? This is so wrong. This can't be like that. So 1, 2. We're gonna add like that. These two here into that. And this would work actually. Oh. like some new sounds for this, like one more and that's it. Now, so I think this one we kind of made it mono-ish, so we need something to like go around the sides of the lead. Okay, so we go on here. There's a big room saw. If there's anything else, let me know. So we're gonna cue this one last time. Mid side, we're gonna get rid of here, the center of it, but we're gonna make up for it in the sides. We're gonna boost by a little bit like that. Unboost up here like that. Man, every time I do a song, like that's the part where people go ooh, ooh, and shit like that. I do it a lot too. I always like doing that part. So we're gonna add the bass there. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that fucking pitch bend, by the way. Fuck is that? I was just doing outros, by the way. You know what? I think that pitch bend will actually work since we don't have anything going like. It will actually work here. It will sound fucking cool. It's like dance, dance, shake your butt, dance, dance. Like that. No! Alright, we're just gonna do this here. Ah, fuck, really? We're gonna add all this shit there. Fuck, I fucked up. I'm like, boom, take that shit, bro. Take that. Dun, 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 dun. New song. Alright, let's add this part here to the intro of this shit. Nah, this one you don't want that actually. You just want it to be 4 bars in. Like you just want one straight motherfucker. Well, actually, I think we're gonna keep this pad ARP going, like it's gonna get filtered in slowly till we get to that point, and it's still gonna keep going. That's the plan. So it sounds like a seamless transition, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, Baba? You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. Okay, got it. Alright, so it's gonna go into that shit like that. 30-second mark, like I said. We want all these bad boys, sexy. We want like a crash there. I'm just gonna leave a fucking kick drum for the DJ to intro to mix it in. It's like dun dun. He's like, yeah, bitch. Damn, what the fuck happened to the song? Alright, so we're gonna leave it there. We have the whole rough draft done. Kind of like the song almost done and shit. There's still a few little things that are bothering me, which I will fix next episode, maybe in like a day or two. So hopefully you guys enjoy the series. Again, don't forget to leave your comments. I do not shun you. I do not block you for them. You guys can say whatever you want. I've heard people call me a fucking faggot. I've heard people call me bitch. I've heard people call me papi chulo, stuff like that. You know, it doesn't bother me. I embrace it. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this video helps you. And I'm going to go check out that guy named Loud Puck. Have a good one, guys.